everybody. We're live. Just getting some stuff ready for the weekend. I'm packing up the truck. You can see the truck's right there, opening up the doors and getting ready. I'm having an issue with my truck though. I have the cooling fan, the radiator fan. When I turn the truck on, it's running, and then when I shut it off, it's still running. So I changed the temperature sensor for the radiator, but it didn't help it. It says to change a relay out too, but it's not working. So I don't know what, I gotta have to have it looked at, but it's not really overheating or anything. So we'll see what happens with the truck this weekend. We'll try to get it looked at. If not, then I'll have to just do it next week. Once I get up to the lake, I don't drive it much anyway, besides putting the boat in. But the temperature sensor was changed already in the truck, and it's still running. It actually, I reset it yesterday with the codes. I reset the codes, and it didn't run for a while, but then when I come home last night from work, it started running again. So I appreciate everybody being in here today. I just put a bunch of screens in the back of my truck. You missed that. Just screens for up at the lake. I'm redoing some of the screens in the windows that were damaged. So I'm doing that, just packing up some things here. So I'll be coming back and forth here. You'll be able to hear me. I'm all mic'd up with the DJI mics. So I'm just organizing some stuff right now in here. And then I'm getting my fishing tackle together. Getting the fishing rods loaded up and everything like that. So I don't know who's all in here, if anybody. Okay, so my mom just left to go up to my place, which is, I'm jealous because I got to go to work. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. I'm going to move. Every once in a while, you're going to see me moving around a little bit. So I'm going to just do this into my garage, and you're going to see this is what I do. So yeah, I'm coming back here. I got to take some rods out, some tackle. So what I do is I get some of my stuff. I have a bunch of rods in here. There's some rods that I'm going to take, some rods that I'm not going to take up with me. I got a couple rods here. I'm going to show you them and go through them all just to show you how I pack things up, that's all. This rod here can go here. The new piece of fun. Okay, so let's go with these 4 rods for now, and then I'll put those in. And then I'll keep bringing them out because I got so much stuff here to show you guys. So, we got my SENKO Triumph with my Shimano Corvallis reel. That's a 200 Corvallis. So we're gonna, that needs to be actually changed. The line don't look like it needs to be changed on it because there is Sunline. I think it's 20-pound Sunline braid on here. So we're gonna let that go. I got my son definitely needs all his rods. My son has a, they're like for me, Mimo. Yeah, I hear you, Amber. Sorry about that. I have a Shimano Sienna reel combo. This is for my son. So that's going with me. I got a Ducket Ghost Rod. Hey, Randy. The Ducket Ghost Rod with the Sedona reel. I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet, but it's a new rod. I mean, I've had the rods, I just didn't have reels for them, but I got the new Sienna reel put on it with some braid. That's new. And then my daughter's rod. She's got an Insight. This is like a pinkish rod, and she has a Shimano Sedona on that as well. So we're going to put them in the truck. But yeah, Randy, my cooling fan, my radiator cooling fan keeps kicking on, and I changed it yesterday. I changed out the temperature sensor for the radiator, and my fan still kicks on and runs. Hey, Mr. Mitch, how are you? So we're gonna put that in here, like so. And I got a bunch more rods and stuff like that. So, but they said there's a relay that you can change, so I went to buy the relay yesterday, and here, the relay, I don't have a cooling fan relay in my fuse box. I think it's in the computer inside. So It isn't overheating when I drive it. What's up, Adam? Thank you for coming in. So it isn't overheating when I drive it, which is a good thing. So I'm going to get it up to the lake. We may have somebody up there look at it and see if they can do something. Now I've read that you can change out the Freon, that there's too high of pressure of Freon, so it's running. But I haven't touched anything with my AC. So we're going to see how that works out this weekend. But it just runs the fan. So the only thing it can do. Hey, first time casting. Thanks for coming in. I'm just getting some of my stuff organized and ready and stuff like that. So what's up, King? So we'll see. I'll try to get that looked at today or this weekend. So that is that. And then I'm going to bring out these rods. I guess I might as well take this rod up too. I got a bunch of stuff here. So, okay, so then these group of rods that I'm throwing in the truck. First one is, this is the Cherrywood Berkeley light. No, this ain't a lightning rod. This is a Berkeley Cherrywood HD, and it has an Ambassador, the original Ambassador reel on it. There's that one. And this is my son's rod. This is a Lew's Carbon Fire Speed Stick with a Carbon Fire reel. That's going up. He's good with line on this, but I think I'm gonna change his line once I get up there. And then my daughter, I got her new rod. She's got a Piscifun. Piscifun sent this. Piscifun, and I got her a Fluger President on this. This was on sale, so I wanted it. The Flugers are a nice reel. So that is the Fluger President reel for her. And this is a little on the heavier side, I would say. So if she's fishing for smallmouth, or even this could even be used if I change the reels out or the line out for like a frogging rod for her for spinning. She don't like the bait casters too much. So we're going to, we'll see what she likes to do with that one. But that's a brand new one. So put that in there. And then I think I'm going to get all my crappie stuff ready. That's all the rods will go in the front seat for now. Check the chat. But it's a beautiful day out today. Thank you. What's it say? Ended my fishing early in Texas, fell and impaled my leg on a rock and banged myself up. Can barely walk at my lease. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why I just did that. Put your message back up, King. Sorry, I just erased it by accident. I didn't block you, but I just hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, that sucks if you got hurt. Hopefully you're okay. But I'm gonna be. I couldn't imagine you getting hurt and not being able to do nothing. This weekend, I'm really excited about this weekend. I'm gonna go up, try to get on some fish. I got the family coming up. My sister Amber, she can't come up. She had an operation, so her, Ace, and my brother-in-law Tom won't be up this weekend. She needs to rest. She had a pretty big operation. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, King. Thanks, buddy. But what is it? The end of June is looking, the very last weekend in June, that runs into the 4th of July, King. If you wanted to come up, the last weekend of June would be okay. But my family will be up here that whole week for the 4th of July. But you're welcome to come up that end of June if you want to come up for that weekend or whatever. You're more than welcome to. And if my family's up there, when I leave, if you wanted to stay a day or two or whatever, you know, because they'll be there, you're more than welcome to stay there for that. But you just had your accident now, so I don't know if you're able to do that or not. But the end of June, the last weekend in June would be okay. We're renting it the second to the last weekend of June. Yeah, I'm sure Ace is not happy. Yeah, I feel bad for Ace because he's gonna miss out on a fishing weekend. But what are we gonna do? So I don't even really want to talk about Ace not coming up. I'm kind of sad myself that he's not gonna be there. So, but I know I got Ace is the man. Yeah, he is. We're going to, my son's real excited, Theo, so we're going to go up and we're gonna hit it. It's gonna be me, him, maybe my dad will go out. But I got a little fridge that I got to clean out. I'm not taking it up this weekend, but I'm gonna clean it out and take it up and put it on the porch. And that's gonna be for our live bait. I bought a live bait sticker that I'm gonna stick on the front of it like you see in the store. There's old school live bait decals. So I'm gonna put one of them on the fridge, and that's gonna be our live bait cooler for the year, where the kids can put their bait in there and not in our fridge, because there's always worm, dirt, and mealworm dust in the fridge, so I figured I would try to keep it separate. So let me grab these crappie rods here. Oh, so there's some crappie rods here, and there's another rod that my daughter likes, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you this. I'll show you this one. This is a 2-piece. This is the Proficiency rod. That is my daughter's right there. So we're gonna put that in. This has braid on it. It has light blue braid on it. I don't even know what kind of braid. Hey, Catfish Fever, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you guys. And then I got, let's see which one's mine. This is my son's rod. This is the Crappie Fighter from SENKO. It's kind of a cool little thing. The actual drag on this was not that great when we first started, but once we started using them, the drag sort of fell into place. So that's that one. There's another Crappie Fighter. What the heck is going on here? I see. Yeah, I got this all tangled up, guys, so hold on. Let me put this down. Let me put these 2 rods down here. I just tangled up my kids' rods, so let's see. Okay, take this purple jig. The jig that's on here is actually made from Matt from Rock Creek Bait Company. They made me this. They sent me a bunch of these. He gave me this purple jig head. It's pretty cool. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, this is my son's rod here. We're gonna put that in. Hey, John, I got my, had an issue with my truck. I've been having an issue with my truck. The radiator cooling fan was running when I'm turning it on. The fan keeps running. So I changed my temperature sensor for the coolant. That's what it said to do on Google. I changed my temperature sensor out, put it on. And, all right, see you, Amber. Thank you. And my fan still kicks on and runs constantly. Now, they said there's a relay in the box. I went into my breaker box and looked at the relays. There's not even a cooling fan relay in there. I looked it up. The cooling fan is in the computer. So I don't know what the heck it is. But it's not overheating, but it's just a pain in the butt because it runs. All right, Dad. Be careful going up. So that is the crappie rods. This is my crappie rod right here. There's another Crappie Fighter. So we got that. Hey, Low Ballin', thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you. Low Ballin's killing it out there. But the Proficiency rods are pretty nice rods, actually. So that's my daughter. So we're gonna put that in there. So how many rods we got? Ton. We got 2. This is just the stuff I didn't take up. So that is that, and I think there's more rods to come. Low Ballin's been killing it. He's helped me out a lot on Facebook and stuff like that, so I appreciate that, brother. Really do. Let's take up, okay, we might as well take these 2. I consider this a crappie rod. So let's take these up. These are some rods that are basically for people that don't fish and want to come up and fish. So this is a Lew's speed stick with some kind of speed spool reel on it. That one, that's gonna go up. We got the old Ozark Trail. Any fins in there? Maybe your truck is messing up from hauling packs of hot dogs. Yeah, no stuff. There is the Ozark Trail bait caster that goes up, and it's used for people that don't fish too much. And then this is a fish eagle from Cabela's, and it has an old quick fire Shimano on it. And that's usually, we use that for like bowfin and stuff like that. So that's what that rod is. So we have some good rods, and then we have some cheaper rods for the people that don't fish them out and want to try it out. So okay, so that means that is packed with rods. And I think that's all the fishing rods. No, I have musky rods in there. I'm not taking that stuff up today. Let me move this in here a little bit out of the sun. She shook her head. Yeah, it was pretty scary. It was funny in a way. 20 years ago it would have been great and funny and all that, but yeah, the story that I had from Monday night was pretty crazy. I was trying to be nice, and I don't know if I tell the story on here or not, but yeah, I picked up I was coming home. Well, I'll tell you the story in a bit. Let me grab my other stuff. You got to wait for the suspense for the story. Okay, so I have a bunch of crappy stuff in a bag that I have. I got my AquaView that I'm taking with me. So this AquaView may come in handy today, or this weekend. So I'm going to take my AquaView up with me. In this Fishoholic box, I have a loose speed spill reel. I always carry extra reels and stuff too. So that reel stays in my Fishoholic box that I have. It's a nice box. And they're nice reels. That was the Torrit reel. I have that one on a Ducket Ghost Rod, the Torrit. And that's a pretty good reel, actually. And in the bait making contest, I'm giving this away, and I'm also giving a Carbon Fire away from Fishoholic. And then this is just a bag of old crappy lures. I really haven't collected too much crappy stuff, like crappy baits and things like that. But this bag is full of like, I have like bobbers. I have little jigs and stuff. Yeah, you got bobbers, stuff like that. So, but the AquaView is nice. I'm going to drop it down at the points and see what fish are there. If the water clarity, I can usually see about 15 feet ahead of me with that. And that has infrared on it too. So when it's a little murky, it can get out there and you can see fish up to like 5-6 feet when it's pretty murky. So it ain't too bad. When it's chocolate milk, you can't see much. But when it's like that light green color, it's really nice. So the only thing is I would really like to get footage from that and video it. But I need a sunshade. I got to buy a shade that I can actually put over it. And when I'm on the boat, when it's sunny out, it's hard to see that screen. So I need to get like a box and really just stick my head in the box and look at the screen. That's what I have to do. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. Just packing it up, buddy. Packing it all up. Oh, there's turkey gobbling. I don't know if you heard that. But I'm not gonna show you my clothes and stuff. I'm not packing because you know I'm gonna pack my clothes too today. But I'm just showing you my equipment. I just wanted to come on for a little bit for the weekend and give everybody a little update of what's gonna be going on this weekend. Because next weekend we're going. My daughter's graduating Friday night, so we're doing the graduation thing Friday night, and then Saturday I'm heading up to Edinburgh. Okay, nice auger. Throw a magnet out. Go magnet fishing. Throw a magnet. That's what I did with my SENKOs rod last year, but didn't find it. Because I had to hit the reel, because the rod isn't magnetic. The eyes probably were, but trying to catch that wasn't. It was just a needle in a haystack there, so I lost the rod last year. But yeah, you could probably throw. Couldn't find it. Okay. Yeah, you're better off going diving for it then. But Freezer Bond's Rendezvous next week on June 2nd. I'm going to head up there in the morning and then go to the rendezvous Saturday, probably all day. And then Saturday evening, come back to the camp and hang out and maybe do some fishing Sunday. Because I'm in the Shane Flint tournament, so I got to try to get, I'm on the board right now. I think I'm in 7th place, but I got to try to get a 20 or better. I'd really like to get a 20 or better entered in the tournament, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll give you some updates of what's going on for the weekend anyway. I'm going to probably be putting out some shorts, things like that. I got baits and baits and baits and baits. So these are some of the baits I didn't take up. So I got crankbaits, I got soft plastics, I got trick worms, shaky heads, culprit worms. They're all marked, and tubes. So we're going to put them in here because that'll go up. You never know when you're going to need them. So we're going to do that, put them in there. Check, I took a ton of stuff up already. My boat is loaded. So we're going to see what else is in here. We got the jigs. Gotta take the jigs up. Grubs, not so much grubs. We got the rattle traps. The grubs I can take up. And then I want to take you into the bait lab. I got Alabama lures. Oh yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. Alabama rigs. Let me take these out. Ton of stuff, guys. So grubs, these are usually made. Hey Thump. These are usually for like trailers and stuff like that. I got the rattle traps, and then I got a bunch of jigs in boxes here with trailers and crawls and all that. That'll go in there. I don't do too much jig fishing. I did buy a jig flipping rod, and I do use it for other things like frogging and stuff if I need another rod. But my I don't flip jigs too much. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Hey John, this is a little box that I got from a garage sale, and I wanted to show retro bassing. Yeah, sorry, fat fingers. But I have a bunch of like Johnson minnows. I got the Mepps musky killers. I got a bunch of daredevils, like a vintage little thing here. Some musky killers. So I wanted to see, I was going to see about retro getting these or something like that. I don't know. I know you talked to them and your buddies with them, and maybe he could look at these, or he could take them and show them or whatever. But yeah, these Johnson minnows. This is a Mepps timber doodle. And I think this is the Johnson minnow. Yep, Johnson minnow right there. All right, anything, if you're out of here, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Go get packing, and I hope you find your auger. Yeah, jig fishing. I'm throwing jigs. I don't throw too many bass jigs. I've thrown some jigs for muskie and stuff in certain times when it's colder out or something. But I got more stuff here. What the heck is this? Oh, these are all my chatter baits. Now, some of this stuff is old. There's chatter baits. There's some Bagley bombers and stuff like that. There's some wake. Now, this is my AR lures. When I was fishing tournaments, AR lures used to sponsor me, and they'd send me a bunch of lures all the time. So I have a bunch of AR lures. They're custom made. I even have Team Evo. That's who I used to fish for, Team Evolution. And they made our own lures. Here's a, let me show you. Let's see. Some of these lures say Team Evo on them. See how they're nice together? But you see the Team Evo that is in there? They made us some lures that say that on there. That's pretty cool. They have some nice lures in there. I don't use them anymore. And then we got the Alabama rigs. Alabama rigs. So we'll put them in here. I wanted to show you this real quick. These are my football jigs. Let's do this. Downtown Ernie Brown, what's up, buddy? So these are the jigs that I have. I have jigs with like crayfish on them. I got some with rattles. Yeah, I got bladed jigs. I got everything you could think of. There's all kinds of different jigs in here. I got jigs that still aren't open yet, that are in plastic. All kinds of different jigs. And then we have trailers. We have crawl tube trailers. Crawl trailers, we actually have crawfish trailers. Red, brown, salty, real salty. I'm going to clean this out eventually because this is getting old. But yeah, there's a ton of jigs in here that I have. I don't throw them much. I threw this last year. I caught some fish on this. This is the brown. That's a good jig right there. But I'll throw that on my flipping rod and I'll pitch jigs sometimes, not all the time. So, oh, we got jigs in there. This in there. Okay, so one thing that I got for you guys that I want to show you, and I'm going to pull that out right now, that I'm really excited about. It's the new, and I just got this in the mail. I got the new Yolotech stick. So I got the Yolotech stick with the camera. It's got the 2 USB ports. It's a power stick. It plugs into your boat light. That's cool. John digging holes, huh? And then it has 3 different adapters on it. You get to pick whichever one fits your boat. So you unscrew this screw, slide these off. But it's called the Power Stick by Yolotech. Really awesome. It comes with wax. It comes with hookups for different things to put on there. Like I'm going to use this a lot for like live streaming too. This will be on the back of the boat, or you can put it on the front of the boat. So you can check out Yolotech Power Stick. This is a Gen 5. It charges your action camera, your phone all day through your boat. So that's kind of cool. And Randy Howe's on there, so that's another cool thing. He uses it all the time. So if he uses it, I got to use it. You know what I mean? So, and so does Jacob Wheeler. Yeah, there's a lot of people on it. Maybe I catch a fish like them if I use this. So, and Randy set the MLF all-time big bass record with a 12-pound, 14-ounce because he was using this. So if I use this weekend, I should get my 20-incher. Yolotech, Y-O-L-O-T-E-K. I don't know if you, but John, that's like having a cameraman on your boat. Now I know you and Lindy have filmed each other, but if you have a GoPro and you get one of these, stick it in the back of your boat, set it, you can get your whole boat just for a different angle. I'm working on getting another GoPro. I want to get another GoPro 10 or 9. I don't really want to know. I don't really think I want to get the 11. I hear some bad stuff about them overheating and stuff. And this is adjustable. You have the little stick here and you can adjust this up so you can get a couple feet out of it. It's sort of got a spring on it also. So that's pretty cool. So once that's in there, you're getting about 4 feet out of it. So that's kind of cool. Moat. Moat. How do you spell you're doing a moat? I don't know. M-O-U-T? M-O-U-T? Moat? Mout? Moat? M-O-T-E? I don't know. But that's going in. That's my Yolotech stick, so that's got to be in there. I got the screens. I got to do some baits too, and then I got to send some baits out. So what I'm going to do is just check everything here, make sure there's all my musky stuff. I don't need my musky stuff right now. I can put this bag. That's my kids' backpacks that I spent $300 on. They don't even use them. The Plano backpacks. But I'm hoping this year Theo gets, he's really into it. He's really excited about this weekend. So we're going to go up. I'm going to work on his hitting and his baseball, and then we're going to be fishing a lot. So he's pretty excited about that, and I am excited about it. My daughter is going to Hershey for a field trip for school, and my wife is going to be driving back into Pittsburgh Saturday to pick her up and bring her back up Saturday evening. So we will see. Here's the two little, see if she wants to go out on a boat with me and fish. If not, Theo and I will. She's at that point now where she don't really want to go fishing. She wants to hang out with her friends and stuff. So, but I got the their little tackle bags. These are basically just to hold some of my stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff in these little bags, but these are going to be going away soon. They sell chocolate in Hershey. Yes, they do. We were at Hershey last year, John. I don't know if you saw that trip. We had our camping trip that we went to Hershey. Let's go into... Hey, Alvin, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I'm just moving around here so you guys can see. So there's my yard. Here, I can switch it around here. So there's my yard. I just moved the garbage cans, but there's my son's practice net. There's the basketball hoop. There is where they wrestle. Do that. My grill, my charcoal and gas grill. There's my Blackstone grill right there. This is my furnace and condenser I'm going to be putting in. There's the little fridge I was talking about that I got the live bait. This is going to be the live bait fridge. And then I got my pop-up, and then there's a bike over there that I got to take up, and then there's our little setup. Yeah, the garbage cans are pretty much lined up. So that's our little fire pit, and then I have the bikes hanging up in the pavilion here with the lighting. I'd like to get a ceiling fan in there. There's the bees trap right there. Can you see that bee trap? I'm going to hold this up so you can see into it. See that bees? Now what they do, I'm going to tap this. What those bees do is they go into that hole right there. And then they go and they fall into that water bottle. And that's homemade. And because the wood bees tear everything up around here. So, yeah. So let's go in to the bait lab. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and then this is my bait lab right here. I'm going to pull this out. It's not going to be lit up yet. Let me pull out my... Yeah, it's a cool kick-it spot. Let me get this turned up here. Let me go into my bait lab here. We're going to go into the room with the bait lab. And we're going to spin this around a little bit here, and we're going into the bait lab. So there is the famous board. Boom, there's the light. So there's the board, there's my off the hook stuff. There is my bait lab. Let me wind this down a little bit, guys, because it's too big here. So there is the bait lab with all the colorants. I got the salt, I got my plugs there, or stuff. I get it, John. Yep, I heard that myself. But there's all my colorants. There's my panel lighting on the wall there that I put. And there's some molds there. These are the baits that I made for this weekend. I made a laminate, black and blue and purple laminate. I made that last night till 3 in the morning. These right here are Daniel from Limit MN's baits. Right there, and then there's my microwave, and there's a bunch of other molds there. So, what I'm going to do is put you guys right here for now. And I am going to put this up like that. Oh, I also have a little, this is my little arm that you hear it move all the time. That's my little arm, and then I have a little light here too that I use. All right, John, thanks for coming in, buddy. So that's what I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up some stuff. These I made last night also. These are the crayfish. This is off of Daniel's color. Daniel wanted green pumpkin. So that is a green pumpkin. I'm going to use these for Ned rigging this weekend. So we're going to use those. I'm going to put those in a bag right now. And I don't need to put them in a big bag. I'm going to put these ones in a small bag for now. And what else do I have over here? I have these baits. Let's see. So what did I make? I made some Ned rigs and I made some crayfish. So these crayfish are going in. What I do is, show you real quick here. I have oil, my worm oil. And what I do is I just put some warm oil in the bag, and I just put the oil in the bag. It makes it easier to put these crayfish in, and then I drop the crayfish in the bag. Now this is just 4 crayfish. I just wanted to try this color out this weekend, so I just made 4 of them. Put them in the bag, like so. And then I just mix them all in there, get them all nice and oiled up, just so they slide around in there so they don't stick. And then I seal it up, airtight it, and that's my crayfish. I have some Ned rigs that I made with the, this is the blue crawl color. So I made a couple Ned rigs. And then I made some crayfish, my eye crawls in the blue crawl right there. And then I made some blue crawl with the, and I put scent on these, different scents I'm trying out. This is my water base. You see how it's like got water? It looks like water in here. That's my water base, new scent that I have. Whew, and it stinks. So the other ones I put crayfish in, crayfish scent, and then this one is a new scent. It's a water base, and I'm trying to get it to absorb into the plastic. So it don't look pretty in the package because you see all this. It doesn't absorb a lot, but I'm trying to work on getting it to absorb all this scent here. So, and you probably can't see because it's the lights in your face. So yeah, so that's that. So we're gonna put that in my bag with this, and then Daniel's bags I'm gonna put up. Let's see how much I got. Some bags here I gotta put up here. So what I'll do is the same thing. I will oil the bag up on the sides, and then I will load up all his, he got swim baits, these green pumpkin swim baits. Hey Elaine, thank you for coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 swim baits. We're going to try to, yeah, we're going to leave it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we'll put a couple baits in here. 2 more baits in there. Like that. Package them up, and then what I like to do is hit them. There's a couple oops baits in here too, a couple with air pockets, but he said he'd use them, so I sent them out. Usually I won't send them out if they have a little bit of air pockets in them, so I just usually remelt them, but he said he'd use them, so I threw him some extra ones in there. So we got those all packed up for Daniel. Give me another bag here. Do this, so and then I have to go get all my clothes ready. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. There's baker's dozen in there, 13. So I put some oil in there on them, and it gets absorbed up. So we'll just mix that around for Daniel, get all the oil in there. So he has these 2 packs of baits right here. I did make him a pack of brown, most natural color worms. There's only 4 in here. I only had a little bit of plastic, so I sent him those 2 so he could try them out. And then I had some other mixture. This is more of a darker green pumpkin that I'm going to give him. So we're going to let him have those too. And I'm going to see if these will fit in this little pack here, which probably not. Maybe I'll give him another bag. I'll give him a full bag here. And then I'll show you what I made for myself real quick for this weekend. So here's his baits in here. And that's what's going to get shipped to him. That'll get shipped today, actually. I have to do that after this live. Go ship them out. And then what I did was I made some black and blue flake heavy salt. There is a ton of salt in these guys. Like you pull this apart, the salt comes out of it. I wanted to do that. So I made some black and blue flake heavy salt, and I wrote on here heavy salt. So we're gonna load these up in here. We're gonna put all the heavy salt ones. And you could feel them, they're really heavy. And the only thing that sucks about salt is it makes it a little bit, it doesn't give you a real good wiggle like a regular, like these ones. These are lighter salt. See how they bounce? When you put the heavy salt in, they're a little stiffer. So I wanted to try some heavy salt ones and see if there's any difference. I like to experiment with stuff when I go out. So these are my heavy salt ones here. Oil them up. And we'll get them all mixed together. And we got the lighter salt ones. Give me another pack of these. 2 more, and then I gotta order some more bags. So I got the lighter salt ones here. We're gonna put up in here and put the lighter salt ones in. These are a little more flexible than the other heavy salt ones, so we're gonna see what's working. Okay, so there's that there. Load this up. And mix this in there. And that is the lighter salt. There's still salt in those. I don't put salt in many of my baits unless it's asked for, but I'm just trying this out for myself. So we're taking that. And then this is the cool, these are the purple laminates with the black and blue flake on the side. So it's purple, it has a little bit of green and silver in it. And I had that plastic left over, but I thought purple and black laminate would be cool. So we're gonna try that out this weekend, the purple and black laminates. So we'll put these in here. I'll put these in the truck. Well, I'll let them sit here for a while and then I'll put them in. Well, no, I'll take them outside or I'll forget them. So, okay, so there's these. And we're definitely going to try these out this weekend. But yeah, I'm really excited about the weekend, guys. My son will be there with me and he's pretty excited about it. So we haven't been fishing together in a little bit, so that's going to be kind of cool. So we'll be out on the water together a lot, I'm hoping, this weekend. So there is the purple and black laminate. Right there. Take them. And we're going to take these out. And these out. And we are going to close that up. And we're going to shut the light off, guys, and we're going to go head outside. Head out back to the, come out of here. Back in here. Okay. Set the tripod back up. Piggy in the house. What's up, Piggy? So there is the purple and black, and I got a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to set these down over here for now. Daniel's stuff is right here. I got to pack that up in a little bit. These are all my crawfish. And I'm going to give him these crayfish too. And this is what I'm going to have for me. Okay. All right, so that's what I got going on now, guys. So we're gonna get some other stuff packed up. I gotta get my clothes packed up and then all of my filming equipment. So yeah, that's about it. We got hermit crabs in the thing here. Let me show you. I'll show you my little walk-in closet with all my hunting stuff and fishing stuff. So there's my hermit crab, and there's a turtle down there. And this is my fishing stuff. I got golf clubs there. There's my hunting stuff. It's packed on right there. I got one crossbow there. I got one crossbow here, 10-point crossbows. And then there is all my musky stuff. There's some hats up there that I'm going to take with me. And then all my hunting gear and clothes. And then boots. We have boots. But that's a cedar. This is cedar. We call this the cedar closet because it's cedar here. So, but that's it. And then there's a couple bows hanging from the ceiling out there. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. We go 100 miles an hour here at Off the Hook Outdoors with the kids and everything. It's crazy. So, but yeah, that's all. I got the truck loaded up with I think all the fishing stuff that I need. So the next thing I got to do is, and I'm not going to take you up to do my clothes. I'm going to go up and pack my clothes, put them in there. And then I'm probably going to get a hold of my wife and see if she needs me to take anything out in the truck. So thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that. Yeah, I'm sure we got a lot of food for the weekend. If you haven't, hit that subscribe. If you like my content, I believe I have something for everybody on my channel. If you already follow me, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Another announcement is this weekend I'm going to be doing, keep an eye out for the, thank you, Ernie. Keep an eye out for some lives. I'm going to try to cut a few videos this weekend, but we're going to go live a couple times this weekend, definitely. We may do some pan fishing. We're going to do some smallmouth fishing, maybe some largemouth if it stays like this and the water warms up a little bit in the shallows. I'm sure my dad will be out on the boat with me. Maybe my brother-in-law, Rob. Theo will be out there. So we're going to try to hit it pretty good. I'll get up early and get out there and try to hit it. Hey, Junkyard Gamer, thanks for coming in, buddy. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to end this now. So thank you all for coming in today. I appreciate all your support. The bait making contest is coming up real soon. All the entries need to be in by June 1st. We have 3 entries. We have 10 people entered. We only have 3 entries, 3 videos up right now. So I'm hoping everybody puts their videos in. If they don't, oh well, there's a bunch of great prizes. Whoever enters is probably going to get a prize. So definitely check out the channel. I'm in the Shane Flint tournament also, so I'm on the board. I'm in 7th place right now with a 19 1/4. I'm hoping to get a bigger fish this weekend, and I have till June, I believe, 11th for that. So like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We'd like to preserve the sport and pass that on to future generations. And for right now, we will see ya.